everyone. It's Richard, and today's conversation is. Sorry, excuse me. Oh goodness. Today's conversation is what are three lessons your parents have taught you? Um, I was just recently reflecting on, you know, the idea that our parents oftentimes teach us a lot, and when I think about my parents, I oftentimes think about how sometimes ungrateful I could be, and yeah, so that's kind of why I wanted to create this topic for today. I wanted to, for all of us to kind of take some time to really think about, uh, how can we be more grateful for our parents that we have today, whether they're here or they're not, and what are things that we could have learned. Happy, good to see you on. Thanks for hopping on three live streams in a row. I appreciate that. It's great seeing you on. All right, so let's go ahead and let's dive into this. I will start off, and as I kind of think about what are three lessons my parents have taught me, I'd like for you to think about that for yourself. And I think there's so much that we could learn. And Red Shadow, good to see you on as well. What's second time in a row? I think maybe third time. Let me know. So let's do this. Let's talk about lessons we've learned from our parents. All right. So uh, I'm gonna personally give you lessons I've learned from my mom and my dad. And the reason why I want to do this is because sometimes, again, I take my parents for granted a lot, and sometimes I feel like I have a certain bias with my parents, and yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna start with my mom. So I'm gonna do three lessons I learned from my mom, and then three lessons I learned from my dad. Three things I've learned from my mom. Let me see here. I would say I don't just by seeing her, I would say I learned to um I've learned what it is to work hard. Because I've always seen her uh, I've learned what resilience looks like. I've learned what like hard work looks like because I've always seen my mom constantly pushing and working really hard. So that's number one. Whether or not I myself work hard, um, I mean, sure, today maybe I do work harder than I used to, but it's kind of like I don't know, I don't want to compare myself right now. I just want to just, I guess, acknowledge my mom for, being someone who worked hard. And when I was a little kid, I don't think I had that kind of work ethic, um, like my mom when I saw her. But maybe today, part of the reason why I work a little harder than I used to is because of what my mom has instilled in me. So that's number one. Number two, let's see. Second lesson I learned from my mom, I would say, would be to save money. Very penny saver, frugal mom. So I definitely learned how to save money from my mom. And let's see, lesson number three that I learned from my mom. Um, I'm gonna say something about unconditional love. I think my mom is someone who has always been there. Like she's always constantly supporting. So that's what I have to say with my mom. Okay, so those three lessons from my mom. I'm gonna jump into, uh, let's see. I'm gonna go to three lessons with my dad, and I see some of your comments, so we'll dive into those in just a second. Um, Three lessons from my dad. So I want to preface this by saying I've never consciously seen my dad as a big role model of mine. You know, very warm-hearted dad. Also had his challenges, so that's what I'll say. But anyway, let's go to three lessons from I've learned from my dad. Number one, I would say how to be of service to people. I think my dad was always of service to people, so that's what he taught me how to do. Mm, what else? Ooh, this is kind of a tricky one. The second one that's coming to my mind right now is um, I would say my dad taught me just through observation how I want to slash don't want to show up. Being a potentially, possibly future father. Yeah, so that's number two. And then number three, I'm gonna go with. I think my dad taught me how to relax a little bit. You know, to not take everything so seriously. To kind of have fun in the moment. So I would say those are the top three that I have. I could dive deeper into the three that I mentioned, but before I do that, I'd rather just go straight to the comments that you all have. So yeah, let's do that. All right. Okay, here. Let's see. Red Shadow 11 says, list of all the lessons my parents gave me. Number one, always work hard. Two, don't ever give up. Three, get a good job. Nice. Dweeby says, don't be bad. Those are don't be bad. Help other people and put down the phone. Dweeby says, but the actual third one is to be respectful in society. Kitty, good to see you on. Kitty says, how's my day? My day was decent. You know, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was an interesting day. It was. I woke up really early. I fell asleep last night. Woke up early at like 4:30, I think. I did some work from like 4:30 to 8 or 9, and then I exercised, had lunch with my friend, one of my best friends, and had some more conversations. So that is my day. Yeah, it was good. Let's see. Dweeby says, "Well, I have more than three lessons. Go for it, Dweeby. Let's hear them. What other lessons do you have?" Um, okay, John. John, good to see you. Good to see you on. It's always good to see people from Johnson Middle School. By the way, anyone who's on from Johnson Middle School, we will. I will. I have completed the a video for you. That's what I was doing this morning at 4:30 in the morning, and I sent it to Mrs. Fong for review to just make sure that it's okay to post publicly. But once that is approved, it will be on my YouTube channel, and you can see the video. So, yeah, I had fun editing and putting it all together. I hope you enjoy it. You should. I'm guessing you should be able to see it by this Friday. Just depending on when it gets approved. I don't think it should be a problem. But yeah, so looking forward to sharing that with you. It's a first video I've made, like first edited video I've made in a while. Most of these have just been live streams for the past 2 months. Okay. Happy says, my mom hasn't really been there for me when I grew up, but my dad has always taught me not to do drugs, analyze my surroundings, and to make the right choices. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I want to break this down a little bit. So, interesting. Happy, you said your mom hasn't always been there for you growing up. One thing that I realize, and I'm being mindful of like what I'm saying on live stream, but in more private conversation, I could talk a little bit more about my mom or my dad. Of course, I don't want to put either one of my parents down, but my point is sometimes there are things. I think there's always things we can learn from our parents who are here for us and our parents who are not here for us. Yeah, but and sometimes it takes time to learn these lessons. So yeah, there's a lot that we can learn from our parents based off what they're telling us and based off how they show up in our lives too. Yeah, good. You can say good or bad. There's always things to learn. And one thing I realized growing up is when we grow up, and let's say we have a bad parent. If you have a bad parent, you could still learn from them. You could still learn like, oh, that's something I don't want to do. Let's say I don't want to be a cheater. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be a parent who is not there for their children, whatever it is. Sorry, I know that's a little bit of a sensitive topic for some people, but there's always things that we can learn from people. And whatever you say, good or bad, either way. All right, let's keep going with this. All right. Kitty says what she learned from her parents, number one, is put others first. Number two, work, don't just relax. And then number three, do not do sexual activity. Interesting. Okay, Dweeby says, get a job, never give up, work hard, and never be lazy. Being respectful will make others be respectful to you. I like that. I especially like that last one. Being respectful will make others be respectful of you. I agree with that. I think that's similar to the golden rule. The idea, like, treat others how you want to be treated, and I hope this is landing for some people, and or you already get it. And the idea is like, if you want to be respected, then respect other people. Like, I think that's a really great way to do it. And one thing is, sometimes I feel like a lot of people don't respect others, and we get to respect each other more. Is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I feel like just one common thought. I don't know which age group or who does it, but I feel like sometimes people judge younger people, and they're like, you know what, they're young, they need to listen to me, they need to respect me. And in reality, if someone has that mindset of like, young people need to respect me, then I believe it turns into a little bit of like a superiority thing. And I don't know, some people do it in a positive way, and I think a lot of people abuse it too. So for myself, like, I enjoy. I'm glad, at least for myself, my style is like, I try to see any kind of younger people. Like, let's say you're in middle school or high school or whatever it is. If you're younger than me, um, I try to see you not as a kid, but rather as, let's say, a younger brother or sister. Someone that I still respect a lot. And one thing I know is that there's a lot of smart, yes, kids, a lot of smart you peoples out there. So, yep, that's what I got. Alrighty, let's keep doing this. Red Shadow says, "What's your favorite rapper?" Ooh, I like this. I'm gonna have to go with Eminem for sure. Yep, Eminem's where it's at. Let's see. I'm also a fan. I know. Let's see. I do like Macklemore. Macklemore's pretty cool. Um, I wouldn't say he's. See, Eminem is both, like, Eminem is massively talented, and like, I love his style, like, amazing. Macklemore, I love his style. Yes, he is absolutely talented. I do believe there are more talented rappers than him, but I still like what he stands for, so that's why I'm picking those two. Um, Goodness, there's other rappers I have to dig deeper into to think about. Yeah, there's like a lot of old school ones too, but off the top of my head, I'm just gonna throw those two out. All right, hold on, dude. I was just thinking about Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes, super talented. Like, I don't know how he does it. That guy's nuts. Like, the how quickly he can bust out rhymes is nuts. So, yeah, Gummo, Gum. I don't know that song. When's my birthday? This is relevant to me. My birthday is in June. Yeah. Alrighty, let's do this. John said A plus and A's only, no A minus. Nice. For anyone who didn't get that, that's from my presentation. Kitty says, "Have you learned anything from me?" That's a good question. Have I learned anything from you? I'm sure I have. I think there's a lot of things that I I'm not fully conscious about. Like, I can't bring to mind, and I'm sure there's a few things I could think bring up to mind as well. I would say the biggest thing that you've taught me, Kitty, is um, again, it's like this. You've helped me understand some of the challenges. Like, you've helped me remember a lot of the challenges that I went through as whatever you can say, as a teenager. So that's a huge value that you've given to me. What else? You've reminded me that, in a way, we all need support. Not just you. We all need support. Jared, good to see you on again. Thanks for hopping on. Alrighty. Sorry, I am jumping around. If I miss your comment, I should be getting to it in just a second. Yes. Okay, here. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, here. Hold on. Happy says, I still haven't talked to my mom in years, but if were to learn a lesson, it would be not to leave my future kids, never cheat in a relationship, and stay in school. Ooh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that. Those are very powerful lessons, and I think uh, those are like I don't. They're like I feel like they're very powerful lessons that you will take on, and I think a lot of people in this room can also relate with, and also take into their lives too. Is like to not cheat, um, to not leave future kids, and also to stay in school. I think I don't know. Like I feel I'm getting chills hearing you say these lessons because to me they really resonate. I think they have so much meaning and value behind it. So thank you for sharing that. And give me a second. Um, I like how I'm talking out loud. What I'm doing is no, click. What I'm doing right now is I'm pulling up the comments on my desktop. So this is mobile and my desktop is right here. It's just easier to read. That's all. So bigger screen. Bigger screen means I can read your comments easier, which is awesome. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. 6'9". Nice. Hold on. I want to make sure I hit all these comments in order. Cool. Dewey Weeb says my parents always gave me more attention than my older brother because I'm naturally nicer than him, and I'm the little brother without any other brothers and sisters. Yeah, interesting. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm the youngest, and it's kind of weird. Like I feel like my mom probably gave me the most attention. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure she gave me the most attention. I'm the youngest again, and I'm guessing. I'm trying to figure out why I got the most attention. I growing up, I didn't feel like I got the most attention, but like in hindsight, like looking back at my childhood, I probably did. I feel like I was a little bit more of the struggling kid in the family. I was the one who was not getting straight A's, no A minuses like my brother and sister. They got straight A's. Yeah, so that's part of the reason why I probably got a lot more attention. And what else? And I think there's something about being the youngest. The youngest, I think, typically get the most attention. I'm not sure if it's true though, so don't quote me on it. Uh, Venomoth level 100. Hello, good to see you. And I love that username by the way. That's super cool. Love it. Kitty says, what about the Valentine's Day thing? Okay, so Kitty, please forgive me for constantly pushing this off. Before I told you there's a reason why I haven't told you yet, and you have two options, okay? I know I said I'd tell you today, so I thought about it, and I'm gonna, whatever you can say, uphold my promise in some way. So, if you really want to know today, I'm happy to share with you, but through DM. Okay, so if you want to know, you can DM me. Okay, you can email me richard@richardcrow.com, or just shoot me a DM on whatever Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, doesn't matter, and I will DM is direct message. So private message me, and I'll share with you whatever you want to know. Okay, yeah. So it's just right now it's like not quite ready for live stream, but soon enough. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Happy says maybe at age 14, 15. Let's see. Venomoth says man's a prophet. Not to. Red Chow, yay. Venomoth says, do I play video games? Currently, I do. Let's see. I have game historically. I currently am doing my best to abstain from gaming. I'm not like hardcore, like, no, can't play games, but like, just right now, like there's so much going on with like whatever you want to call it, like motivational speaking and like career wise, plus everything else I'm doing that I'm trying to not spend too much time playing games because for me, I'm the type of person who like if I play games, I get like really sucked into it. So right now, I'm trying to be disciplined and staying away from it. But my favorite game currently is League of Legends. Unfortunately, not Fortnite. Although I'm looking at Fortnite, I'm like, oh, that looks like a pretty fun game. So anyway, I've thought about like, what if I play some games and balancing it with my life. Currently, I'm pretty okay with not. But if someday, one day, people are like, hey, we should play some games, like we should do like a, live stream, like all the people on the stream, we should all play Fortnite or something like that. I would be open to considering that. So, just for kicks. Let's see. Alrighty. What? When when in June? June 8th. Kitty, June 8th. Let's see. Alrighty. Oh shoot. Happy. When is your birthday? I'd like to know that one. Um, what is religion to people? I'm gonna let people. Whoa, where did my? Okay, there we are. What is religion to people? That's a good question. That is a very open. I'm gonna let people in the chat answer this question. What is religion to people? Okay, that's a good one. Jazz says he's all right. I like rappers like Tupac, Eminem, and Nightly Lavelle. That's a new one. I actually don't know if Nightly Lavelle, but Tupac, of course, classic. Eminem, that guy's a beast. Alrighty, Jared says, which YouTubers do you watch that inspire you? Goodness gracious. Again, I wish that's such a hard one to answer because like YouTube is growing so big right now. It's crazy. Like there's so many YouTubers. Um, I'm gonna start off with my core one, which you're probably not gonna know. His name is Tom Bilyeu, Impact Theory. He does a lot of interviews with successful entrepreneurs. More personal growth stuff like that. But I love what he does. I love the podcast he does, and he has a lot of great, powerful information. So if you want to learn how to develop yourself, Tom Bilyeu or Impact Theory is a great one. Um, in terms of just kind of fun every single day vlogs, my brother Josh Dream. It's like Josh Dream, but instead of an M, it's an N. Josh Dream. He does awesome vlog videos. Who else? You know, I had a lot of old YouTubers I used to watch, a lot of Asian ones somehow, and I don't watch them as much. But back in the day, I used to like watching like Wong Fu and who else? Anna. Um, let's see. Goodness, there's way too many to mention. I'm like right now. I try to keep it. Like empowering slash learning, like educational in a way. So I'm kind of staying on the productive side. Um, wow, this is interesting. I'm trying to look at my YouTube homepage right now. Wait for it. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to see which are my top streams right here. Let's see. I do have some League of Legends content here. I got Impact Theory, Lewis Howes. I don't follow him as much as I used to. Who else do I have here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'll go through my subscriptions if anything. I don't feel like I see a lot of these people. Yeah, I've been a little bit out of touch with YouTube recently, to be honest. So I will leave it at that for now. Okay. Jazz says, my mom always tells me to don't have children until after I finish studies. Uh, that's a good general tip. I mean, having a child is a pretty heavy responsibility, I would say. So, go mom for keeping it simple. I mean, it's if you want a kid before and that's what you want in your life, then go for it. But yeah, having kids is a big responsibility. So that's what I have to say. For anyone who just hopped on, today's topic is what are three lessons your parents have taught you? So mom or dad or whoever's taking care of you, feel free to answer it in the comment section. And as you're answering it in the comment section, right now we're just doing some Q&A, having conversation in the comments on YouTube. Facebook is running live right now, but it's kind of dead right now. So Facebook people, get your life together. I see YN Karya on Facebook hopping on. Um, yeah. Anyway, so Dweeb says, let's see, if anyone here is the eldest brother or sister to someone, trust me, parental attention is never good when you're not doing what they tell you to do. I agree with that. I have to leave. Okay. All right, Dweeb, good to see you on. Thanks so much for hopping on. And we'll see you in the future, hopefully. Kitty Marie says, when you was little, you would always complain to get what you want. Yes, the youngest always gets attention. Let's see. Yeah, I would agree with that. As silly as that sounds, I think as the youngest one, I did complain sometimes to get what I want, and I part of it is because yeah, like my older brother, sister used to always pick on me and bully me, and I think sometimes they were a little bit unfair with me. So yes, I did complain a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Other ones. Ah, goodness, Jer. Going back to the YouTuber question, like which YouTubers inspire me. There used to be. I used to have like a solid list of YouTubers that I could name off the top of my head. Not to say there's not inspiring ones. It's just like I just feel so out of touch. Like I kind of just watch random videos, and sometimes I forget which YouTubers made an impact in my life. But they have, not to discount them. There's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people who have made impacts in my life. It's just I've whatever forgot to subscribe to them, or I used to know them so well I would just watch their content all the time. Yeah. Let's see. Can I shoot on YouTube? Of course you can. NJ, good to see you on. You are Goku Super Saiyan. Yeah. What's Merkin? All right. Oh, happy June 12th. That's awesome. Jazz, you said Ryan Higa, aka Niga Higa. Yeah, I used to watch Niga Higa for sure. Classic. Roman Atwood, nice. Yeah, I used to watch Roman Atwood a good amount. See, like these are people like I used to watch, but like I don't remember. Um, Man, I feel like there's a lot of these other people. Oh, like Superwoman. Superwoman's a great one. She's like a great balance of, um, great balance of funny content, but also inspirational, educational, empowering, which is super cool. So big fan of Superwoman. I don't or Lily Singh. I haven't looked at her content super recently, but I'm a huge fan of what she does and what she represents. Goodness, again, I wish I just had a list so I could just give you all the amazing YouTubers that I'm missing right now. Happy says, religion is a tough topic for me, but I feel like religion to me is what your life is based off of, and basically what your beliefs are. Interesting perspective. Let's see. Oh, Happy says you and Shane Dawson inspire me the most. That's awesome. Oh man, Shane's old school. Haven't Yeah, it's been a while. So I'll quickly touch upon religion because we have a comment about it. Religion, I respect your beliefs around that, and I think that's a really good thought. I would say religion to me is a little bit different. I think religion to me is just a part of our beliefs. I think for some people it could be their whole beliefs. It could be like if they believe in God, they believe in what's called Christianity. They believe, they're like they believe everything that's written and like that's their focus. Then yes, that becomes their belief. For me, it's like I'm more of a spiritual person, but not religious, which is like I'm a fan of understanding all the different religions to some extent. I'm not perfect, but I like understanding why people believe in certain things, and just kind of picking at it and like learning, uh, like picking out the positives. Like what's a good example? A good example might be in I think a lot of religious cultures, it's like giving is a big thing. It's about service and humility, humbleness, like all that stuff. Being whatever calm and all that stuff, like forgiving others. Like these kind of principles are so powerful, and I love them. So that stuff is great. Let's see. Venomoth level 100 says, "My parents taught me to live a good and respectful life." I like that. Simple. I like to know a little bit deeper. What does it mean to live a good life? That's what I want to know. What does it mean to live a good life? And respectful. Respectful. I think that makes sense. But I want to know about the good one. All right. Kitty says, "How Richard Technology hates me." Let's see. Hold on. You said, "Can I shoot on YouTube?" You mean can you message on YouTube? If you want to say if you're asking if you could message me on YouTube, how do you do that? So you go to my channel page. I haven't tried this. Let's see. I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try on desktop. Okay. So how do you DM? I think you DM by you go to. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Is this it? Okay. Yeah. So on my channel, go to about, and then there should be a little icon that looks like a little message icon, and you click send message. and then that's how you message me. Maybe there's other ways too, but that's the simple. Okay. Alrighty. Um, Venomoth says, "Do stuff that makes you happy." So that's how you live a good life. I think that's a good general practice. Yeah. So my mind's wandering into like the more detailed stuff. Like, okay, what if what if eating Cheetos made me happy? Should I do that for the rest of my life? Just eat Cheetos? What if eating ice cream and French fries, all that stuff made me happy? Should I do that for the rest of my life? Sorry, I know I'm diving way too deep into this, and I know you don't mean that. So, it's balance, all that stuff. But yes, I agree. In general, do things that make us happy. Yeah, you don't have to type it. I got you. I got you. Alrighty. So, what else do we want to dive into here? Again, I'm gonna start wrapping up a little bit. So, today's topic is what are three lessons your parents have taught you? I'm going to summarize by kind of repeating the three lessons I learned from my dad, from my mom, and you know what? I'm going to include my brother as well, or someone else. I think it's going to be my brother. Just three lessons that we learn from someone who's important or impactful in our lives, and let's see how how can we be more grateful or appreciative of the people that we have. So and then I have one call to action for you right after that, which you'll hear at the very end. Okay. So three lessons I learned from my dad: how to be more carefree, happy. Just don't take life so seriously is kind of what I learned. I'd say number two is I think I learned from my dad things like how I want to be a better, we'll call it husband slash father slash partner, whatever you want to call it. Um, and some things not to do as well. Like how, I don't know how to say it, like just how to be more engaging, respectful, caring, present, engaged. I would say that. And then third thing I think was how to give, how to be a better giver, because my dad was a giver. So those are the three things I learned from my dad. The three things I learned from my mom: number one is how to work hard, be persistent and diligent. Number two is how to love, like unconditional love. And what was it? I think number three I said was how to be frugal. It's just how to save money and save up. So those are the three things I learned from my mom. And the last one I'm going to give is I'm going to go with my brother because he's been a big influence in my life. The top three things I've learned from my brother off the top of my head. Number one, I'm going to say is how to be a great human being. I think my brother is so caring. Like he's always been a huge giver. He's always given me, like taking care of me. Me being his younger brother, he's always mentored me. So just how to be a giver. Number two, I would say my brother has taught me how to build a good mindset, a positive, strong mindset that is focused on growing, to becoming better. And then number three, I would say my brother has taught me, I would say, the importance of finances, the importance of not only the importance of making money, saving money, and investing, that kind of stuff. I'm still learning about that, but he's kind of like planted that seed, like, hey, Richard, this is really important. You got to start saving, invest into your retirement accounts, all that kind of stuff. So, stuff that as a younger kid I didn't care about, but as I get older, I am starting to see the importance of it slowly. Okay. All righty. Let's see here. All right. JR says, "What made you want to be a YouTuber, and did your parents support you?" So what made me want to be a YouTuber was, I would say two main things. Number one, oh goodness, I can't. So JR, you just remind me of something. Check this out. Today, literally today is February 19th, 2018. Exactly 4 years ago, I started my YouTube channel. Exactly 4 years ago. When I started, yeah, I started my YouTube channel, posted my first video. So that's something to celebrate. 4 years, that's crazy. 2014. Um, what made me want to become a YouTuber? So I started my channel two reasons I'd say. Number one was that I knew I just wanted to inspire people. Um, 4 years ago, I didn't know how I was going to inspire people. I just knew I wanted to do something. So that was that. And then number two, I also knew I wanted to develop my public speaking skills. So um, that's why I created a YouTube channel so I could practice. And if you watch my early videos, they're kind of awkward. They're not as flowy. You know, they're very scripted. But yeah, they're still up there. You can watch how kind of somewhat cringy some of my videos are because they are sometimes, and that's okay. You know, it's a process of growth in life, and it is what it is. Okay. Um. Yes. Oh, and did my parents support me with the whole YouTube thing? When I started YouTube, no, they didn't support me. You know, I don't want to say they were completely against it either, but they were kind of like, "Why are you doing this? Like, why are you wasting your time with these videos? Like, are you making money from it?" And you know, my parents would always question me, and I remember, I would say one of the most was this one of the most meaningful times. A point where I really appreciated was when I was making videos and um, you know, living at my parents' place, and my mom was like, "Shh, shh, Richard's making videos," and I'm like, "Okay, I appreciate that a lot." So I appreciate that. So eventually, my parents did start supporting me. They realized this is something I'm passionate about, so they just let me, you know, just do my thing. So there we go there. Kitty says, "How is Michelle?" Uh, Great question. Michelle is I think she's good. I haven't talked to her in a while. Michelle's my sister. I would like to think she's doing well. From what I see, she's doing well. Yeah, I haven't talked to her in a while. Yeah. Do I ask too much of you? No, you don't ask too much of me. And Jared, thank you for the congratulations. Yeah. Okay, so I did that. All right, so let's wrap this up. My my last thing, my one call that my one request of you is I want you to think about, you know, let's say a family member. I'm gonna go with a family member that has taught you something, and I just want you to reflect. You know, as soon as we get off this live stream, what are you grateful for with your family? And my request of you is that you reach out to your family member and let them know that you're grateful for them and let them know why you're grateful for them. You know, I think we can never express enough gratitude for our family, and I think sometimes we forget to do that. So um, I challenge you to reach out to your family and tell them what you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that for myself as soon as this live stream ends. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my family some messages, just sharing with them what I'm grateful for. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. You can try to shoot the DM. So Kitty, I do not believe. Um, I actually do not know how to shoot a DM to you because I don't know how to find you on YouTube. Because I don't think you have a channel. So yeah, I'm a little lost with that one. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, email, richard@richardquo.com. Okay? So shoot me a DM. And then Happy, thank you for saying you will. Perfect. All right, everyone. I appreciate everyone hopping on today. We will be on tomorrow. And by request, whoa, how do you do that one? Oh, nice. Maybe in a comment section? Let's see. I guess if you post in the comment section, I could probably message you. That's true. I think I can message you if you post in the comment section. But just, yeah. Okay. All right, Happy. I appreciate you hopping on. Like, it's so great that you're on here, and you know, looking forward to hear more from you. I appreciate you a lot. What I have to say, and by last little announcement, quick announcement is by request, because someone last stream was it Jer or someone else who mentioned, "Hey, do you do vlogs?" And you know, I said I'm kind of too lazy to do uploads and stuff like that. It takes a long time. Like the video I did yesterday or this morning took me like, I mean, it took me like 4 hours. I think it took me 4 hours to edit a 2.5 minute video. because I had to like compile all the videos together and stuff like that. But the more I do it, the easier and quicker it'll be. Anyway, yes. So I'm not committed to it yet, but I have the idea and intention to start doing more vlog videos, maybe once a week or so, and probably live streams I'll do maybe fewer times so I could create different formats of content for all of you. And I don't think streaming every single day is necessary. You let me know though. People who are on here regularly, aka Kitty and Happy and other people. So let me know what you think. Do do you do you want to see me 7 times a week? Do you want to see me 5 times a week? Or is Monday, Wednesday, Friday enough? And then I'll just produce other content the other like Tuesdays and Thursdays or something. Let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, and I'll take your thoughts into consideration, but I'll also balance my own needs as a human being as well. Yes. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Venomoth, I just want Venomoth, thanks so much for hopping on. I appreciate you engaging and participating as well. Let's see. Happy says, I do love your live streams. Thank you very much. That means so much to me. These live streams are not for everyone. Like they're for some people, people will lose their attention spans. Like, oh my goodness, I'm this. We've been on for 41 minutes. When is this guy going to stop talking? So it's okay. Some people know how to engage and enjoy it. Other people, not as well. Alrighty. Take that, L Kid. Thanks for opting on as well. Kitty Marie says, I will comment and try that after stream. Awesome. Perfect. Um, take that. Kid says, you are such an honest and great guy. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. I will be on tomorrow at 8 p.m. So I will see you on for whoever chooses to hop on. What? What? Okay, we're good. Perfect. Wait for it. I see one more last comment, which I will read and then hop off. Happy says, but I would also love to see other videos like vlogs, story times, stuff like that. Perfect. Nice. Yes. So, yeah, you know what? I think, sorry, I know I'm kind of rambling on and like I haven't hit end the stream yet, but I think what I'm going to do, just so there's like not that I don't care about you, but like I just want to diversify my kinds of video styles. So other people who are, have a shorter attention span and just want to watch a 2 to 3 minute video can watch their 2 to 3 minute video because I know, like, I'll be honest, like my channel has lost a lot of views ever since I started doing live streams, which is okay. But I think like back then I was getting a lot more views because I had, one video every single Wednesday that was short and easier to consume than a 45-minute video. Because not everyone has time for a 45-minute video, but you all are awesome. But yeah, we'll do a balance. Okay. But for now, I'm still going to do live streams until I make a strong decision. Like, this is my schedule. I'm going to do, live streams Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then I'm going to post vlog videos every Tuesday, and then I'm going to do a inspirational video every Thursday or something like that. Okay, I'll let you all know. Until then, have a good night. Take care, everyone. I appreciate you all, and sending positive vibes to you. And have a wonderful evening and day tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Whoop.